What's up, guys? Patrick Person said that, guys. And today, I just want to do another final thoughts video on the game yesterday against the Miami Dolphins, where the Green Bay Packers came out victorious. Just want to kind of put my final thoughts on it, because usually my reaction videos are kind of quick, because I want to get the video out quicker. But then when I post, my final thoughts, I can, talk about it, go more into depth about the game and everything. So, yeah, Packers won 26-20, obviously. But just kind of digging more into the game yesterday, this was one of the more frustrating games that I've watched as a Packer fan. I think number one would have to be the Commanders game in week whatever. I can't remember what week that was. The Commanders game made me the most furious I think I've been at any game before. I've been pretty pissed at some games, but that game was kind of the breaking point. But this game definitely is on top for one of the most frustrating games I've seen, because of the play calling, the defensive play calling, and just frustrating. I love this team so much, but if you're a Packer fan, you can, understand this with me. This team just pisses me off so much in games. Just the pure, stupidity with the play calling. It's not even like the team sometimes. It's the absolutely horrible play calling. We got the win. Like, that's what I'm taking the win. Yeah, obviously. But there's some things we got to think about when we have to go play Minnesota and Detroit, who are both on hot streaks right now. And we got to go play two tough teams, and we have play calling like that. It's just, we need to fix some things. The offense played pretty damn good yesterday. I mean, it's always rocky from offense and defense perspective. Each game, they're not going to play, exactly how we want them to play. But I think the most thing yesterday was the play calling that, infuriated me. Because, for example, when we had a 3rd and 5 with 2 minutes to go in the game, we scored a touchdown that's potentially ball game, we win. Matt LaFleur runs the ball on a 3rd and 5 to A.J. Dillon, and it gets absolutely blown up. He gets 2 yards. 2 yards. And we're sitting here like, why didn't we throw the ball? Because the passing game was working at the time. We drove down the field. It was about a 5-minute drive. The passing game was working. And Matt LaFleur decides to run the ball on a 3rd and 5 when you need a touchdown to win the game. You kick that field goal, you're only up by 6 points. And that's exactly what we did. Because it came down to a 4th and 3 and a debate if we should go for it and go for the win, or kick the field goal and go up by 6. I don't know what's up with my voice right now. But, sorry. But you go up by 6, and then you're giving Tua and the Dolphins, who have absolutely, they cooked us in the first half. So you don't know what the heck is going to happen. You're putting your defense in a tough situation. And then the Packers have to go back on defense, and we got the pick, Rasul. Thank goodness for Rasul Douglas on Christmas, because he just saved us. They get a couple good pass. I think they got maybe a couple good pass. I can't remember. But Rasul saves the game. We won the game. Like, let's go. We freaking won. We're now still in the playoff picture. But if that would have went the other way, we would be absolutely shitting on Matt LaFleur right now and Joe Barry. The thing I don't understand about Joe Barry is the zone. Always playing zone. That you've got Jair Alexander, for example, you got Jair Alexander covering Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's at the freaking, he's set to play, and Jair is 10 yards off the guy. One easy cut, he's got the first down and more. He's got, and he has the speed of Justin Jefferson or Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill. He's gone. He's gone. You're playing 10 yards off a guy on a 3rd and 5. All they have to do is cut left or right, and then what do? You got to come up and guard them, and then they got the easy first down. That is the problem with this defense. We play so far off, and there's examples of this. The Commanders game. Heineke has one last chance on a third, I think it was like 3rd and 6. And he snaps the ball. Jair Alexander is playing 10 yards off. They have an easy curl route. Jair has to come back and try and knock the ball away, and it was an easy catch. And the Commanders won that game. This doesn't have anything to do with yesterday, but I'm just putting examples of, what is the problem with the play calling. It's not the team. The defense is balling out. This defense is we have a stacked defense. It's going to be tough every once in a while, but when it's tough, it kind of comes down to the play calling. And the play caller is Joe Barry. And then on offense, the stupidity in running the ball on a 3rd and 5 when you need a touchdown is Matt LaFleur. It's so frustrating. And, we won the game. I'm happy, obviously. We won the game, but there is some takeaways from the game that we need to learn from and think about, because we have to go play the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Patrick Peterson, Zadarius Smith. You got to think about this stuff. And, the final thoughts videos usually are some negativity, and that's what, needs to be talked about. This is stuff that needs to be talked about, is the play calling, because it's just infuriating at this point. But, Rodgers, the overthrowing, and, it could be some of that, but, Rodgers always has a good game, and then some parts of the game he's off. You're not always going to be 100% perfect every game. We got 3 picks on Tua. That's the biggest thing, is being able to get 3 picks and taking it away and winning on Christmas against, not a very hot Dolphins team anymore, but the Dolphins are a good team. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are really good receivers, and Raheem Mostert is a pretty good running back. And Tua, he's an MVP candidate, or was an MVP candidate. There's nothing to be mad about because we won, but yeah, so that's all I really have to say. Just wanted to take away the negatives of the game, since yesterday was kind of all the positives. Sorry, my dogs are barking. But it's kind of just things we have to take away and, think about. And yeah, so Packers win. We're still in the playoff picture. Got to go play Minnesota next week. That's going to be a miracle game. If we win that game, then, I won't even know what to say. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Go Pack, go. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.